Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship here with another video. So we're going to react to this video called How a Routine Hire at a Houston tech firm uncovered an alleged North Korea scheme. So apparently, North Korean bros have been getting IT jobs in the United States to steal their technology or fund North Korean programs. And you know what's really funny, okay? Or what's really sad? These North Korean bros can get IT jobs with like fake IDs, but then your homegrown Americans who like went to college and speak perfect English, they can't get a job, not just an IT job, any job. I'm like, well, we live in a bizarre world, right? So let's go ahead and watch and see what's up and react to it.
Now to the story of spies in the break room. A tech company in Houston uncovered a scheme possibly funding North Korea's nuclear ambitions. What began as a routine hiring process quickly escalated into a high-stakes investigation. CBS's Nicole Skenga has the story.
If you're wondering how North Korea funds much of its nuclear weapons program, meet Stephen Smith.
All right, let me stop there. Meet Stephen Smith. This is what I mean how ridiculous our society is. North Korean bro named Stephen Smith somehow gets an IT job. Yet, yet this guy doesn't look like Stephen. Now, again, I know there's a big population of Korean adoptees, right? Who have like American last names. But bro, all right, let's just watch this. Like, this is Stephen Smith, man. Okay.
How are you? Hey, I'm good. Thanks for asking.
His mission was to get a job at Kraken, a cryptocurrency platform. But Kraken's chief security officer, Nick Percoco, suspected Smith was a North Korean operative.
Bro has an accent. See, like, bro has an accent. He goes by Stephen Smith. Oh my goodness. And I bet you that these bros have been able to get IT jobs. Like, you know what it reminds me of? Remember back in like back in the Nazi days, there was a guy named Joseph Goebbels, and he was like, if you tell a lie big big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. I think these North Korean bros are using that principle. It's like, I'm Stephen Smith and with accented English.
Out to make money for Kim Jong-un's regime.
Their job is to start employment, to steal intellectual property, steal money from those companies.
Take home a paycheck.
Take home a paycheck, yes.
Tipped off by a do not hire list from federal investigators, Nick and Dan Burkowski, a former Kraken executive, set a trap.
I think most tech professionals would have avoided the suspected North Korean spy. You guys invited him to a Zoom call.
We like to look the attackers right in the eyes.
Kraken recorded that interview and shared it with us.
1 second.
Smith claimed he lived in Houston and listed foods as an interest on his resume. So Burkowski quizzed him.
I'm taking my wife there. Any suggestions on, like, I don't know, where should we do that?
Nothing special here.
Then they asked Smith for an ID.
I have a picture of that icon here.
It took him more than 2 minutes to show this.
That's what I mean. Like, we live in a bizarro world where a North Korean dude can get employment. Like, oh man, and look at the picture, dude. It's like they just this can't be real. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the system is so messed up. You got homegrown people who have been sending like 300 resumes, and then North Korean bro here, I probably assume that they've been able to get jobs, right? Because if they haven't been, then they wouldn't be on like that ban list.
Screenshot of a Texas driver's license.
Did you think that was a real license when you saw it?
No, I thought it was some sort of generated type license.
This is clearly just a screenshot that he had ready to go somewhere.
Yes.
The FBI says North Korean operatives have raked in hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's what I mean. Like, that is so messed up. Your homegrown Americans who went to college, who speak perfect English, who've been contributing to the system, can't get a job. But these North Korean bros with names like Stephen Smith and fake IDs have been able to get hundreds of millions of dollars.
Cybersecurity pioneer Dmitry Elperovich has tracked North Korea's growing cyber army.
Well, this is a huge problem because these people, they're not just North Koreans. They're North Koreans working for their munitions industry department. They're working for the Korean People's Army.
The FBI has issued a wanted poster of alleged North Korean agents and arrested Americans for hosting laptop farms in Arizona.
I heard about this in Arizona. Like there was one lady who had like 20 laptops in Arizona to help North Korea. That's crazy too. How did they get involved in that? You know what I mean?
Arizona and Tennessee, computer hubs inside the U.S. that disguise the cyber criminals' locations.
They cannot do this fraud without support here in America from witting or unwitting actors. So they have hired probably hundreds of people.
FBI officials say the IT worker scheme is expanding worldwide. As for Smith, all traces of him online have vanished.
Do you think Stephen might have been hired at another tech firm?
Oh, certainly.
That's what breaks my heart. That's what breaks my heart. Work hard, go to college, and then some North Korean steals your job. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Nicole, you mean Stephen Smith is off at some other firm? So he's still floating around in the U.S.? And what, if that's the case, what's the U.S. doing about this?
Yeah, John, the so-called job applicant, Stephen Smith, has disappeared online. His LinkedIn was deleted. He did not respond to our emails or text messages, but clearly Kraken's security team believes he's likely operating.
I like he has the junior. Like it's not Stephen Smith. It's Stephen Smith Jr.
Under a different identity now. As for what the U.S. government is doing, the FBI's counterintelligence division has really ramped up warnings to the private sector, put out bulletins cautioning private companies of some of the indicators to try to prevent this kind of hiring. They're also sharing information with foreign allies. That's important, particularly as this scheme grows worldwide, and they're cracking down on U.S. persons aiding the North Korean.
Oh my goodness. Let's see what some of the comments says. I've seen better fake licenses of high schoolers than that one. His interest is foods. I'm sure that part of his resume is true. A Korean with that accent having the last name of Smith, that alone is a red flag. Oh, man. Surprised his name isn't John Smith. Anyways, all right, well, that's it for today. You know, it's like a comedy, but it's not. Like, I don't know how to even process this. Have you ever like just seen things on the internet or just even in real life where it's like, is this even real? Like this cannot. It's like it's a comedy. Like you can't make this up. You know? Anyways, all right. Well, that's it for today, folks. Korean Atlanta Mentorship. See you on the next video.